Well, I first heard about student painters in one of my economics classes. Alex actually came in, my executive, and he was talking about it. Signed up, went to the meeting, and the thing I really wanted to achieve is, number one, I wanted to prove to myself that I could achieve something almost bigger than me, and number two, I was skeptical. I was like, can I run my own business? So I really wanted to see if I could do it, and I did. I achieved everything that I wanted to. So.
My name is Alex Shakola. I go to the University of South Carolina, and I ran my business in Irmo, South Carolina.
My name is Joshua Sneed. I was a freshman when I started with Student Painters. I go to USC, and I ran my business in the West Columbia and Seven Oaks area between Columbia and Irmo.
How you doing? My name is Louis Callahan. I'm a branch manager for Student Painters in Greenville, South Carolina. This is my first year with the program, and I'm a rising sophomore at Clemson University. I kind of took this job just, some of the smaller reasons were to run my own business, be my own manager, but honestly the biggest reason is it was a summer job. I like summer jobs, and it was a chance to make a lot of money. So that was really the main reason, but honestly in the end, what I got out of it was a lot more confidence, a lot more communication skills, just knowing the product, knowing everything. And I was actually able to do things like paint this house. This is one of my favorite houses that we painted. I went from completely bare brick to this color right here. We painted the entire thing, so if you want to walk around to the front a little bit. Changed it completely, and most people in the neighborhood don't even recognize it. So just getting to work with my crew and them doing a great job, we were able to complete houses like this and tons of others all over Greenville.
So I joined Student Painters because I wanted to be exposed to all areas of business in an internship and figure out what I want to do. And what I ended up getting out of the entire experience was not only did I figure out that I wanted to declare my concentration in human resources, but I also developed time management skills, leadership skills, and also management skills. I was able to efficiently manage 4 to 5 people at once, which before this internship I never would have been able to do that.
My name's Carson Smith. I'm a branch manager of Student Painters here in the Rock Hill area. And I'm in the MBA program, the Masters of Business Administration program at Winthrop, here at the local university here. And I've been running my business in the Rock Hill area within South Carolina. And here's a summary of kind of what we've been doing this summer. I took this opportunity in order to learn hard and soft skills of business, in order to learn all facets and all areas of not only bettering myself and my knowledge, but also what it looks like to work with my employees and work with homeowners. So this is basically what we've been doing this summer.
When I first got the chance to start with young entrepreneurs, I was looking for something that would challenge me in business and help me grow to be a better leader. And basically, after the whole experience, I ended up becoming a much better leader, and I still have a long way to go in that, but it's helped me tremendously. And it's also developed me into a better salesman, a better people person, and just someone that can be successful out in the world.
When I first heard about the idea of Student Painters, I kind of thought it was unreal. Didn't really believe someone would give you the opportunity to run your own business. But as I really got into it, really learned more about it, it really became something that impacted my life very much, because I am actually starting my own web design company in the makings right now. And the knowledge I gained from Student Painters has truly been unmeasurable, to say the least.
No, I was a rising senior, and I really just wanted to find an internship that was challenging, but at the same time would really set me apart from other business students that might have just had a run-of-the-mill internship where they were being told what to do and being given tasks, as where I was taking all the responsibility on myself, and I had the employees, I wasn't the employee. And it really taught me the responsibility and discipline. Running a business isn't easy, and I learned that firsthand. But when a homeowner trusts you with their most prized possession, their house, and they give you complete freedom as to how you're painting it, and they trust you, it's a big responsibility, and it's a little bit stressful at the beginning. But as you paint more and more houses, you really learn to manage things and trust your employees and trust your training.
When I joined Young Entrepreneurs Across America, I really wanted to get the full aspect of business. I wanted to get a rounded experience of every aspect that goes into running your own business. And what I got out of it was a whole lot more than that. I learned how to run a business, I learned how to market, I learned how to manage workers, I learned how to deal with customers, and I also learned how to work extremely hard. I mean, you put in numerous hours during the school year just marketing on weekends, and then once summer starts you have to continue marketing while also producing jobs, and so you really do learn how to work hard, but it's definitely worth it.
So the whole reason that I got involved with Student Painters was to learn how to start a business. I've always been interested in entrepreneurship. I'm involved with the entrepreneurship program here at Clemson, and Student Painters is unique because they take college kids and they really walk them step by step through the process of starting a business. And even though you're running a painting business, those same principles can be applied to just about any venture that you do. So recently, now that I'm done with Student Painters, I've gotten interested in iPhone apps, and I'm trying to create a business centered around iPhone apps. And the whole reason that I have that confidence to do that and that I'm pursuing this is because of my experience with Student Painters.
I originally took the position honestly and solely for the money. I didn't really think about running a business or having to deal with people or marketing. I just thought about the green at the end of the summer. As I progressed, it's been for a slightly different reason now. I've enjoyed the process a little bit more. I've enjoyed the struggles and dealing with different situations, but originally it was solely for the money. Now it's kind of for the experience.
I learned about myself when working with Student Painters that I need to be a more communicative manager, be a little more hands-on with the employees that I hire, and that recruiting is a huge part of your business, and that you need to make sure that you hire the employees that you want to work with over the course of an entire summer rather than filling spots just to get them filled.
The greatest thing I learned about myself while working with Student Painters is that I have the confidence to start my own business and run it successfully while still being in college.
I took the position with Student Painters because it enabled me to be my own success. I didn't have to rely on someone else giving me hours or someone else giving me work. It was all based upon me, and I felt like I operate a whole lot better in that kind of arena.
Through Student Painters, how I developed most professionally was management. And that's not only managing my crew. I learned how to manage 4 people and instruct people what they were doing at all times of the day. But I also learned self-management. I think the first week was a week that Joel was out of town, and I wanted to call him about every 30 seconds with a question. And I was just so stressed and didn't really know what to do. And by the end of it, I was able to keep my composure throughout, no matter what the circumstance was, and really manage myself in a professional manner.
I saw myself grow professionally, definitely with marketing, being able to get my own business, because I had $0 at the beginning of this summer. I saw myself grow with communication skills and sales skills, just being able to actually sell jobs and get some of those dollars. And then, but I would say the most that I grew professionally was definitely my management skills, managing myself, managing my customers, my time, and my crew. There's just so many things that demanded my attention that I was very spread out and very sporadic, especially at the beginning of the summer. But as the summer went on, it was much more controlled, wasn't so chaotic, and I actually found kind of a rhythm, I would say, at the end of the summer. Much, much easier.
Throughout this experience, I grew the most as a leader. It really taught me how to be punctual, how to be organized, how to be on top of everything and know what you're doing, because when you have people that answer to you, you need to be on top of your game and know what's going on, because if you don't, they're going to begin to lose trust in you. So it really taught me how to be confident and a better leader overall.
I think that the biggest thing that Student Painters teaches you is just how to work outside of your comfort zone. You're outside of your comfort zone on such a regular basis that it almost becomes normal. And so, being outside of your comfort zone becomes your comfort zone. And with that kind of mentality, you can apply that to just all aspects of work and your life. So that's kind of the biggest thing I learned and took away from the experience.
When I accepted this position as branch manager of Student Painters through Young Entrepreneurs Across America, I was really expecting more than anything just to learn small business skills that I could take on
into business in the future through entrepreneurial business. But more than that, I learned even more than I expected. I learned what it looked like to market, to have sales, to do estimates, to hire and recruit employees, to perform profitability, accounting, finances, scheduling, of working with customers, customer service. All skills of small business, not only just small business skills that are kind of vague, but hard, just very tangible business skills I'm able to take into the future and beyond.
Now that I've done student painters, I realized that I can never work for a $10 an hour job. I want to be able to determine what my salary is going to be, and I want to be able to get out what I put in. So I want to work as hard as possible to make more money, and I can't settle for making $10 an hour working at Subway or a fast food place. I want to be able to determine what my salary is going to be and run my own business and be successful in that way.
My experience with young entrepreneurs really helped me build my resume because it made me into someone that people want to hire. It differentiated me from my peers in the sense that a lot of people may graduate with a business degree or whatever degree it is, but they're not any different. They, you both make good grades. So this really puts that exclamation point on my resume, and it helped me get noticed in ways that I wouldn't have if I wouldn't have done this.
So what I really liked, how I noticed I liked human resources was I really enjoyed the interviewing and the recruiting of employees, and then also I really enjoyed when I was on site managing my crew and they would come to me and ask me questions and I would kind of coach them through something, or the first couple weeks when they were still in training I would kind of train them, and I noticed that I really enjoyed that part of it, kind of teaching and training and working with my crew especially.
Probably the greatest thing I've learned about myself with working with student painters is that I can successfully run my own business. The principles are the same across any line, but I've realized that I can market, I can sell, I can close deals. My time management skills have gotten so much better than they were at the beginning of the summer. I have supplies to jobs when they're needed. I've got employees on time producing jobs at efficiencies that I've coached them to make. The experience overall has kind of helped me grow as a person, as a business leader, as a project manager. It's given me some good stories to tell my future interviewees.
Even though I do have this burning passion to be an entrepreneur, if I ever do have to sit down with an employer, I'm going to have an amazing resume, an amazing experience that's going to set me apart from any other candidate. Because what they're going to see is that I was responsible for running a business, for handling problems, handling customers, because people know that running a business is really hard, especially business owners. So if I sit down and interview with them, it's going to make me stand apart from anyone else that comes in that room and talks to that person.
I'd recommend this internship to anybody that is entrepreneurial minded, someone that would like to get ahead of their peers while in school. It is a difficult program, but once you get through it and you can see some of the benefits and achievements that you've done, it really makes a difference.
So I would recommend people that you have to have a lot of commitment. You have to be completely committed to this internship at all times. You have to be motivated because you have your executives who are kind of motivating you along the way, but you have to be motivated yourself, and you have to be a responsible person, be able to deal with that much responsibility for the entire summer.
Toward the end of running my own business, Student Painters, me and my roommate began starting up our own company for web design. And after finishing with Student Painters as well, it kind of just gave me first of all, the confidence that I could truly run my own business, and just kind of the necessities that I really need, such as time management, dealing with stress, managing people, because there's a partnership with me and him, and I am kind of the business side of it where he just develops the web pages. It's truly been the biggest motivation and biggest influence in regards to me being able to actually run my own company and kind of getting my life going forward from there.
When I think about a person I would recommend for this internship, I think about a very unique individual. This is not an easy internship. This is not an internship that should be taken lightly. This is an internship for a driven individual who is looking to be extremely motivated in business. I would look for a person who, first and foremost, is a leader. They lead well, they lead their own lives well, they lead others' lives around them well. They'll be able to lead their customers well, they'll be able to lead their employees well. So at first I look for a leader. Secondly, I look for a person who's extremely motivated. If you want to learn business skills at a very high level, skills that you're not going to be able to learn in a standard internship, skills that you're going to learn entrepreneurially, you're going to learn management skills, finance, accounting, profitability, marketing, sales, whatever it may be, you're going to learn those skills. So if you're motivated and want to learn, then this is for you.